My name is Storm, and this is Draw My Life. Way back on January 18th, 1995, at 3:05 a.m., sorry Mom, a little baby boy was born, and his mom decided to name him Storm. She said she didn't want Bob or Fred or anything usual, so that's what she named me. And it stuck. It's on my birth certificate. I imagine I ate all the baby food in the world, if I was anything like I am today. When I was about 3, my dad tried to teach me to ride a bike, and I fell a bunch, like a bunch. But I got up and kept trying. We lived in this triplex. There was us in the front, some family in the back with a couple kids, and then there was some dude downstairs who I never really met, pretty much never saw him. I remember one day when I was about 3 or 4-ish, me and the kids from the back of our house decided to throw rocks at this wasp's nest. Yeah, that was not the best idea, but being me, I threw rocks at them and just bolted. I ran. And everybody got stung. Except me. Like a boss. Then, probably 1 year later, when I was about 4, my mom and my dad had some problems. Things weren't really working out. So, they split. And it was pretty tough for me. They asked which one I wanted to live with. And you can imagine that's a tough decision for a 4-year-old. But I said my mom. So we moved away from my dad. Well, my dad was a pretty cool dude. He would bring me $2 bills. He worked at a pizza place. He would also bring me Legos from work. But anyway, we ended up moving in with my grandma. My grandma took care of me and my mom. And eventually my mom decided to do her own thing. So I was kind of confused, didn't know where she was. But living with my grandma was the best thing ever. Eventually, I was enrolled in preschool, and that was pretty much the bomb. Party every day and call it school. Then I went into elementary school, and in kindergarten, my teacher had this huge jar of beans one day. So she brought them in, and we were like, cool, what's that for? And apparently we ended up growing bean plants, which was awesome. That's pretty much all I remember about kindergarten. Let's skip to 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, I had this awesome teacher named Mr. Gonzalez. Everybody liked him. You know, the kind who rolls up their sleeves and is just a pretty chill dude. And that's also where I met my best friend, Elias. We did pretty much everything together. One day we had to recycle some old papers and stuff, and we only needed 2 people. But Elias and I wanted to go together, so we had 3. We basically dumpster dived in the recycling bin, and one of our friends was a lookout. What should have taken 10 minutes took about half an hour. On June 10th, 2001, my brother Sage was born. That was the other best day of my life. And now we fast forward to middle school. It was okay. Middle school has MS in it, which is a disease, so we'll just compare middle school to a disease. Right before middle school started, I decided to try 6th grade homeschooling online, and I absolutely hated it. So, 2nd semester in 6th grade, I went to a middle school where my best friend Elias was, and guess what? He had moved on. He had new friends, and I was pretty much the outsider. We weren't best buddies anymore. So I just found a new life. I ate tons and tons of pizza. That was the best part of middle school, pretty much. Pizza every day. Then in high school, I decided to actually try out online school again, and I stinking loved it. While I was online, that's where I learned about YouTube, and here I am. Around 2010 and 2011, I made a channel, The Bermuda Soda, made a couple comedy skits, parodies. They're unlisted now. I made a couple music videos on that channel, but about a year later, I saw the subscribers going up, and I wanted to do something better, so I made music videos. Then I switched to this channel and made some more comedy, and that brings us till today. I make YouTube videos weekly, and where life takes me now depends on all of us. Life can be what you make it. You can start out having a pretty messed up life, things can get better depending on who your friends are and who care about you. We'll see where life takes us from here. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, I still love pizza.
The real banana seed. Get real.
This is Veda, videos every day in April on The Real Banana Seed. Storm is making a video every single day this month. What can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. Not just playing. Leave a comment below with a video idea and Storm just might use it. If it is, your comment and username will be featured in the video. Click the annotation in the top left of this video to see yesterday's Veda, and come back tomorrow for another great vid. And don't forget to subscribe!